Moving on to the one other issue that impacts all of us, call drops. Now there we are seeing a big blame game between the government as well as the telecom operators, and it seems there will be no respite right now from the kind of call drops that we're seeing, which are way beyond industry standards across the world. So let's take a look at what the government is saying and what the telecom operators are saying. Well, what the government says is that operators will have to work within the existing framework to solve the issue of call drops. They will need to increase their investment in order to avoid call drops. That's the government's view. In fact, the government wrapping the telecom operators on their knuckles, saying no serious efforts are being made to bring about a perceptible change in the current situation. Remember, call drops have nearly doubled in the last 7 months. Right now, call drops, as opposed to what is a permissible limit of 3%, are nearly between 13 to 16% levels. And what telecom operators are on their part saying that there is a need to have a uniform telecom tower policy. They go on to say that they actually need the government to intervene and to release excess spectrum. But most importantly, the main issue is around installation of mobile towers, because that is something that will help them deal with the issue of call drops. And they're saying it's important to allow government buildings for installing cell sites, and that government buildings as well as other areas should be allowed. Remember, there have been issues around health hazards and residential colonies not allowing many of these telecom towers, even though we've had the government and others stepping in and saying that there are no concerns around what some of the activists have raised. Lack of tower sites is what is responsible for all the call drops, is what the telecom companies are saying. That is, of course, their point of view, and they go on to talk about the need for policy guidelines, the need for more policy directives and intervention from the government. Let's quickly take a look at how grave the issue really is in terms of what is required. Nearly 1 lakh more towers need to be installed to resolve the issue. That is what the Cellular Operators Association of India has put out in a recent report. In fact, close to 10,000 mobile tower sites have been closed for a number of reasons, health hazards being one of them, but other reasons why some of these sites have been closed down. And 12,000 sites have not been permitted in crucial areas. So it is an ongoing battle. We've seen a number of meetings. Even today, the Cellular Operators Association of India is at the Telecom Ministry. We've got top officials from telecom companies meeting with the government. The government says it is for the telecom operators to fix. The telecom operators on their part are saying the government needs to do much more to help them, to give them excess spectrum and allow them sites in order to free up spectrum a little more.